The journey of Alex. From poverty to success. Alex was a poor boy who lived in a small, broken house with his family. They had very little, just a few belongings and barely enough money to survive. Despite their hardships, Alex, his father, mother, younger brother, and sister shared a bond of love and happiness. They found joy in each other's company, even when they had little else. But one tragic day changed everything. Alex's father fell seriously ill. The family had no money for a doctor, and despite their desperate efforts to care for him, his condition worsened. Alex watched helplessly as his father grew weaker by the day. Then, one fateful morning, his father took his last breath. The family was shattered. His mother wept for days. His siblings cried in silence, and Alex felt a pain in his heart he had never known before. Amidst the sorrow, Alex made a promise to his mother. "I will take care of you and my sister. I will work hard and change our lives," he vowed. His younger brother, though still a child, tried to help as well. But misfortune struck again. Soon, his brother also fell ill. With no money to buy medicine, all they could do was watch as his condition deteriorated. Days turned into weeks, and the boy grew weaker until, like their father, he too passed away. Losing his brother was unbearable for Alex. Every night he cried himself to sleep, feeling the weight of his family's suffering pressing down on him. But he refused to surrender to despair. Instead, he held on to his promise even tighter. A boy's determination to rise with his mother, now the sole provider, she worked tirelessly, cleaning houses and washing clothes. But no matter how hard she worked, it was never enough. Some nights, they went to bed hungry, their stomachs aching from emptiness. Alex couldn't bear to see his mother struggle alone. "I will work too, Mama," he told her. "One day, I will become rich, and we will never suffer again." His mother hugged him and whispered, "I believe in you, my son. You are a good boy. Work hard, never give up, and one day you will succeed." Her words gave him hope. Alex loved to learn, but school was a luxury they couldn't afford. So he studied on his own, reading old books he found and practicing English with anyone who would listen. Even when hunger gnawed at his stomach, he pushed himself to learn more each day. To support his family, Alex took on small jobs, sweeping streets, carrying heavy bags at the market, and working in a factory. The labor was exhausting. His hands became rough and calloused, his back ached, and his body begged for rest. But he refused to stop. He had made a promise, and he would not break it. On the loneliest nights, when exhaustion and sadness threatened to overwhelm him, Alex would cry in silence. But then he would remember his mother's belief in him, and that alone was enough to keep him going. Love and heartbreak. Despite the hardships, Alex found comfort in the presence of his childhood friend, Lily. She was kind, intelligent, and always believed in him. They spent countless hours talking, sharing their dreams for the future. Alex had fallen in love with her, and in his heart, he hoped they would always be together. But Lily's family was wealthy, and when her parents learned of Alex's feelings, they were furious. "You are poor," they told him. "You cannot give Lily the life she deserves. Stay away from her." Lily, with tears in her eyes, tried to fight for their love, but she was powerless against her family's wishes. Alex was heartbroken. Losing her felt like losing a part of himself. For nights, he lay awake, drowning in sorrow. But he refused to let grief consume him. He would prove them wrong. He would become someone worthy, not just for love, but for himself and his family. A chance that changed. Everything one day, fate intervened. A wealthy businessman named Mr. Johnson visited the factory where Alex worked. As he passed by, he overheard Alex speaking English fluently. Intrigued, Mr. Johnson stopped. "Where did you learn English?" he asked. "I taught myself," Alex replied. Mr. Johnson was impressed. He saw not just a hard-working boy, but someone with intelligence and determination. "You have talent, Alex. I want to help you," he said. He offered Alex a job as his assistant in the company's office. It was a chance Alex had never dreamed of. He accepted eagerly, knowing this was the opportunity that could change his life. Climbing the ladder of success in the office, Alex worked harder than ever. He learned quickly, absorbing every bit of knowledge he could. Mr. Johnson saw his dedication and trusted him with bigger responsibilities. Years passed, and Alex proved himself time and again. He was honest, reliable, and incredibly smart. Then, one day, Mr. Johnson called him into his office. "Alex, you are ready," he said. "I want you to be the CEO of my company." Alex was stunned. "Me? The CEO?" he asked in disbelief. "Yes, you have worked for this. You have earned it," Mr. Johnson assured him. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Alex accepted. He had come from sweeping streets and working in factories to leading an entire company. It was more than he had ever imagined, but he never forgot his promise. With his newfound wealth, the first thing Alex did was buy a beautiful house for his mother and sister. The day he took them there, his mother's eyes filled with tears. "This is our home now, Mama," he said. His mother and sister embraced him, sobbing with joy. "You kept your promise, Alex," his mother whispered. "I am so proud of you." Giving back and inspiring others, success had not made Alex forget his struggles. He knew what it meant to be poor, to feel helpless, to suffer loss. So, he dedicated himself to helping others. He built schools, funded scholarships for poor children, and provided jobs for struggling families. "Never give up," he told the children. "Work hard, believe in yourself, and you can achieve anything." People looked up to him, inspired by his story. He became a symbol of hope, proving that no matter how difficult life seemed, determination and kindness could change everything. A life well lived one day. As Alex stood outside his home, watching his mother and sister laugh together, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had lost much in life, but he had gained even more. His struggles had made him stronger. His failures had pushed him forward. His promise had been fulfilled. As his mother looked at him with pride and love, she said, "You have not just changed our lives, Alex. You have changed the lives of many." Alex smiled, knowing that his journey had been worth every hardship. He had once been a poor boy with nothing, but now he had everything that truly mattered. And so, Alex's story became a testament to the power of perseverance, the strength of love, and the belief that no matter where you start in life, you can always rise to greatness.